creatives, welcome to the daily pick a card and birthday reading for October 13th. If you were born today after sunrise, you are a 9 of clubs. If you were born before sunrise, you are yesterday's card, which was a 10 of clubs. Excuse me, I have something going on, whether it's a beginning of a cold or allergies, I'm not quite sure, but bear with me. We'll make it through. I feel fine, so we're going to continue with the card readings as if. All right. So what happens here? I read each card individually, then all together for the collective. We're going to talk about what kind of energy we might bump up into today. 9 of clubs on a Friday. It's the end of that second deacon Libra. And we are headed into an interesting weekend. We've got a new moon tomorrow night. So yeah, the beginnings of the beginnings. October's been quite the month for all of it. All right, so then we're going to say a really special birthday message for you, 9 of clubs. This is your solar year cards. They are here to help you, help yourself in raising your vibration to energize your manifesting abilities. All right, let's turn over card number 1. Oh, right out of the gate, we have fate. All right, let's find out what card fate would like us to consider. What would fate have us know? What will cross our path today? Give us a glimpse of who we are on our journey. Oh, let's go for this one right here. Ooh, the Queen of Spades. All right, no bullshit. We're just going to get right to it. Love this queen. She is here to help us help ourselves in our remedies and cures and just know it and get it done. She's here so that we can see where we are not taking care of ourselves and how we need to do that in order to be able to take care of everyone else. It's really a very diplomatic card. It's clear-sighted, it's clever, and super intuitive. And like I said, this is about having something brought to our attention that needs some consideration and some helping us find our self-compassion as well, self-empathy. It's a card that kind of forgets that. If it had come up in a reversal, I'd be telling you that we need to stop and think about how we're taking care of who we are. But this card suggests in the upright position that we are with it. We're going to see it. We're going to understand it. It's going to feel good. We're going to realize how we take care of ourselves so that we can take care of everything else. Nice card. I love that. All right, let's see what card number 2 is. We've got the 6 of Hearts. A lot of work, but the work pays off and a lot of success. The thing about the cards, the 6 cards, is that conversation between ego and self. This is where ego loves the rewards, gets recognized. This is on an emotional level with the 6s and the hearts. This is the really understanding who we are at our core because it's related to the Devil card in the major arcana. So we're got to be making good choices for ourselves. It seems like this is going to be the theme of the day today. So yeah, it is a highly creative, artistic card. It is painting from the heart, really being in sync with the elements and the universe and earth, and just painting from your core, and or I should say creating from your core, because this is being creative in anything. Whatever it is that you do, you're going to get even more creative for it. You're going to be rewarded. You're going to be recognized. It's really a great card. All right. Keep saying that, but yeah, it is. And I should also say that the queens encompass the fours, fives, and sixes. So we've got Mercury, the Hierophant, Jupiter, Judgment, and Venus, the lovers. And don't forget, we are in Venus ruled territory here with Libra. So this is really going to be a fun reading for the collective. Let's see what we get for the third card. We've got the Two of Clubs here. So this is moon energy, emperor energy, making those really intuitive led connections through some kind of information that comes our way. It is taking action because it's not a given. You're being given an opportunity, but you have to make the first moves. You've got to really seek it out and find how to get where you want to go through the answers that you receive. So, yeah, all right. Let's see. So, all together here, we've got something very interesting coming down our path. And it's all about how we're taking care of ourselves. We're going to get a little information from somewhere that we're going to need to tap and put to good use. It will pay off in the long run. So, what is the energy of today? How is this going to influence this Nine of Clubs on a Friday? Now, Fridays are Venus as well. So it's beautiful, beautiful Venus taking care of you so that you can take care of everyone else, getting that little bit of information and sorting it through so that you come up with this really lovely, lovely destination. So the Nine of Clubs is that K2 energy. It's yang energy or young energy. It is air energy. Clubs are air energy in the cards of truth, and hermit energy. So it's a day of contemplation. It's a day of love and knowingness. The Nine of Clubs is the right direction pathfinder card. So in general, it is really having a conclusion happen because of the K2 energy, some notion, some idea, an assumption even about a purple, maybe a purple people, people, places, or things. Some preconceived idea, all right, it's going to be brought to light, and it is going to have some conclusion to the idea. That's what the nines do. They are here to finish things off so that we can leave this world cleaner than when we entered it. So, yeah, it is coming to some kind of conclusion, and it's going to be about self because this is what the reading is today. It ultimately, astrology is about self. The cards are here to give you insights into who you are at your core. So, this is going to be about you being about everyone else. It is problem solving. Okay, it's problem solving with a really nice high vibration. It is coming through in the club suit. So, it's that love of learning. It is manifesting. It's the idea or the ideal pathway for you to move forward on. It is this knowing, seeing. Think of the hermit here. being able to just pick your way through the matrix of self, right? So that brings me to the lower vibration of the Nine of Clubs, which could be that being stuck and unwilling to see where you want to go, being so in this Libra season, so justice led that, or judgmentally led, that you are so wanting what you wanting. Even though Libra is a cardinal sign, it is being so driven for the end result that you want, that you forget about this. And fate happens. Fate happens when source needs to step in and set things right and put you back on the path. And sometimes that can be kind of a shock. you know all right, so it's going to be a pretty good day, though, overall. We're going to come into that information. We're going to know what to do with it. And we are going to be able to do it knowing that we are on the right path. We've got everybody in the upright position. So it's all good from here. Plus, I want to say that the Six of Hearts is in the chart of the Nine of Clubs. We are looking at Jupiter energy here. Even better. Jupiter, justice, judgment, all the good things, joy, expansion of joy. So I like it. I think this is a really, really positive reading. Okay, let's move on to the birthday and get deeper into the chart and see how this might all play out for the birthday. Happy birthday, Nine of Clubs. Let's see what you get for the Creativity Oracle. Transformation, right up your alley. This is perfect. Allow the energy of fear to be transformed by love, creativity, and compassion. Nine of Clubs. You guys, the nines are givers, and they are so generous and so warm and so wanting to create that warmth in the world, that for you to have any fears go right to my heart, but don't we all? So that is where you are being invited to take a look. Allow the energy of fear to be transformed. You know how you just sit with something in a panic? You just sit and breathe through it. You find it. Once that starts to settle, you can really turn that self-love around. That is the Queen of Spades in the upright position doing just that. You've got that Six of Hearts on your Jupiter. I know that that is what is often averted. That's not that easy to get to, but that's okay because your ecliptic is the Six of Diamonds, which sixes, red sixes, it's still that death card connotation from the major arcana. It's you making good choices for you, knowing what's right and doing the right thing by yourself. It's going to be somewhat of a solo journey, isn't it? Always for all of us, but for you to recognize that. You've got Jack of Spades on your Rahu, which is where you are being invited to look. Talk about the Hermit card. That is pretty much the yogi card. So you are to really spend time contemplating exactly anything that comes up for you and putting it to that transformation by your self-love, getting creative around it. Uranus, second deacon led, subruled as well as Venus. You're going to be creative. You are the one that are using all of the six senses and figuring it out by coming into contact and mirroring things back to you. It's really having that challenge of the fear, right? Because the Uranus thing can have you off balance, and having that fear of success, that suppressing your talent, your eccentric nature could be really looked at as is it madness or genius? You have that energy about you. So to keep that suppressed as you would, and not with the hermit card, because you have to go deep, you have to go inward in order for all of that to come up for you. Yet at the same time, there's this extrovert that wants to break free, and that's the struggle. What's your catch 22? It's that Pluto that can be blown up and just make a mess of everything. Well, for you, it's the 10 of diamonds. So in that respect, you've got this wheel of fortune, how that keeps coming around and around for you. And it is rewards for efforts, same as those sixes. So for you, it is really relying on that past life energy. You've got 8 of clubs on the K2, which is, again, deep thinking, really settling in and finding that nugget, that seed that is there, that has initiated everything. It's golden for you. All right, let's take a look at the Spirit and Nature card. Ooh, Ace of Hearts. I love that. This is beautiful. This is you really coming into you, taking care of you. This is that peaceful change, that security, that support, feeling home within you, an emotional self-understanding. You've got this opportunity constantly for you through all of those rewards for efforts. It's baby steps, a little bit to a time, but you get there from here. That is really such a beautiful card for you to get. It's got to help to transform anything. Every time you do that, you raise your vibration, and therefore you've got that to just infuse any kind of manifesting you could want. Just beautiful. Let's see what you get for a Wishcraft card. Moon wishes. The moon shows me patience. Well, you're going to have the perfect opportunity tomorrow night, new moon. Set your intentions. Get going on this transformation, you 9 of clubs. This is what you are here to do. I love it. All right. Maybe I'll feel a little better tomorrow. I don't know. I feel fine. I sound terrible, but bear with me. We'll get through this. Thank you. And as always, carpe diem. Stay kind and curious as you journey creatively.